Hello and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps on a glorious sunny Saturday lunchtime. We are ready for the start of race 3 of the FIA World Endurance Championship in front of a bumper crowd. And the green flag will be Melchior Vatele, who is the CEO of the circuit Spa-Francorchamps. Fred Makovici, Alex Lynn, Julian Andlauer, Will Stevens leading the field. Behind them, the GT, Sarah Bovili and Madar Harty. Hold, and let's leash the dogs of war. The 99 Proton competition Porsche, Julian Andlauer, had a brief look at the inside. He's going to go underneath Alex Lynn, 3 wide behind, contact with the Peugeot and the Isotta, but Alex Lynn hangs on to second place. Third place, Julian Andlauer. The race leader is Fred Makovici. Ferraris, all side by side, the yellow and the red car. That's 51 going by 83. Good pass there, very quick off the bat from James Collado, I think, started the 51 car. And as they come steaming up the Kemmel Straight, it's all American. It's all American. It's Porsche, Penske, a whole bunch of Porsches, and the Cadillac still in second place. On board with Will Stevens, 5th place in the Hertz Team Cota car.
There's one of the Toyotas getting squeezed out wide through turn 6 as well. That fight's going to continue. The BMW's ran wide on the exit of 7.
Yeah, that's a chance for Mike Conway in the number 7 Toyota to try and come through. He started 13th, and he's only 3 cars behind his teammate Sebastian Buemi, and Buemi started in 7th place. And in the GT class, 54, nearly in the gravel, Thomas Floor in that silver Ferrari. That's the real problem now with La Source, is there's no runoff. You've got the width of the curb, and it's a big gravel trap.
They all did really well there. It's not easy, as we said at the start. We've had an incident every single race so far this year. So, yeah, well played by all the drive. A little bit of argy-bargy, but nothing too serious.
And I think it was René Rast was the better place to the BMWs as well. That's what happened to him. It's the battle for second. Sarah Bovy is gone, and she's going to give herself like 2 or 3 laps to get an advantage and then baby the tyres.
This time Julian has got the toe. Gets the nose alongside. He's done it. He's done it on the run down to Eau Rouge. Great stuff.
Yeah, he used that traction to really good effect on the exit as well. And I feel like Lynn, that was a great move there by Andlauer.
Here comes another Ferrari, 51, attacking now the Hertz Team Cota car. Will Stevens gets by, and Stevens now in the sandwich. So already are the Porsches having to save more tyres than the Ferraris.
So that Cadillac going backwards at a great rate of knots. He's now lost position to Joe Venazzi, Will Stevens and Robert Kubica. They're all having a great scrap between them, but Lynn has lost the speed, it seems.
Oh, Andlauer's through for the lead of the race. Yes, he is. That's why we cut away from the GT battle up at the bus stop.
This is a shot of how it happened. I thought this Lexus was involved, and in a similar way to how Conway lost the position to the Ferrari earlier, there was nothing that Makovici could have done there.
5, 6 and 51, nose to tail. That's a front end lockup, and he's got to drop back, can't gain an advantage. Oh, and here comes the Ferrari around the outside at Lecombe, up to 3rd place.
The Giovinazzi's been looking strong coming out of this caution period.
Trouble for 38 Team Cota and 46 BMW, both off in the gravel. That's down at turn 8. So Phil Hansen tangling with the 46 BMW.
Unfortunately, we just picked it up a little bit too late there, didn't we?
BMW, that's the Lexus. He goes down the inside.
So he mentioned lift and coast. So that's going to happen at this point here.
Hansen got hit from behind. Who are we on board with? Marco Wittmann's BMW. Oh, goodness.
Oh, lift and coast. Rast drove into me. We're out.
Here's the battle for 2nd place. Antonio Giovinazzi in the all-red Ferrari. Behind him is James Collado, rather. Behind him is Michael Christensen. And there are the 2 Toyota. And as Christensen lost a place, that's 50 going by 83. Good restarting in the number 50 car for Miguel Molina. He goes by Yiffy Yi for 5th.
As we ride on board with Caldarelli in the Lamborghini. thought about going down the inside of the BMW, backed out of it, and now he's under pressure from the Peugeot behind him, who has a look down the inside on the run up to the Com.
That's Mikkel Jensen in the 93 Peugeot, stuck on the inside, makes the pass. And again, when the Lamborghini just breathed off the throttle, climbing the hill.
For information, you are building a gap to everybody else, apart from the car behind, so no problem. They are killing their tyres.
That's not quite true, because Daniel Mancinelli is about to make a liar of that.
Well, here we go
again.
It's going to be the last of the late breakers version 2. This time, Frey on the outside, and she makes the move stick.
Great stuff.
Points leaders, and that's 5 off. That's was the race lead. That's Michael Christensen, left front puncture.
He's had a moment in Blanchimont. Watch this. I reckon he's lost the car through Blanchimont. He's turned in all by himself, over the curb, and into the barrier, over the grass. The left rear connects with the barrier. Is that enough damage? I think it might be enough damage to take that car out of the race, you know. Hopefully they can get it back, but what a high-speed shunt.
And look at this. Here we go.
This is going to be for the race lead, and yes, the Ferrari's got the straight line speed. I think Gianni must have had traffic from the Lexus earlier on through Eau Rouge, and Collado takes it while he can, but I doubt he's going to drop Gianni here, because Gianni's clearly got the speed to hang on. Now here's the GT traffic we were talking about.
Really trouble for Antonio Fuoco. He nearly got knocked off there behind the Harter racing car. The Porsche's out very wide indeed. The Ferrari still trying to find a way through. They go around the 78 car, which has just been handed a penalty, by the way, for passing outside track limits, and that was heart in the mouth stuff.
That could have been a huge win. He's finally through. Ooh. And maybe, for now, that's the safest thing.
And again, actually, maybe that Silver Vista Ferrari was in the way going down into Eau Rouge as we were watching the replays.
Look at Gianni have to back out at the absolute worst possible moment. I know exactly how that feels. We've got the run, and Gianni doesn't even bother defending it. That would have been another huge moment if he decided it would have been too late to move across.
This is for second. United versus Iron Dames.
This has been ebbed and flowed. Remember the McLaren going by the Iron Dames Lamborghini a little while ago, pulled away, Maurice Schuring then getting involved in it. But we don't know what's going to happen about this potential investigation. Could this eventually end up being the battle for the lead?
Toyotas, and a huge accident. Is that Alpine's shoot? No, that's
the caddy.
Bamba.
It's the caddy in the 31 BMW.
Sean Galel just took that position, and halfway up the Kemmel Straight, a massive collision. Was that Bamba trying to go round the BMW and getting two wheels on the grass?
It can happen in these long cars, that overhang, and just misjudge the speed difference between the Hypercar and the GT car in that stage. There's nowhere that Galeo could have gone. He's overtaken the BMW and then tried to go through the gap in between the two cars. We're going to see it here on board. These cars are so long, and he's underestimated the length of the overhang of the rear of the car, and I've seen this happen quite a few times on that straight, actually.
That was a horrible impact. Difficult to see that's anything other than a mistake from Earl Bamba.
It was driver error. He's gone for a gap in desperation to get past, and then red flag the race. I'm not surprised.
Well, the good news is that the BMW driver at least is out. Let's hear from the Cadillac team.
Earl, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Copy, thank God.
The time will be put back to where we went to red flag running.
Information to pit lane. First of all, thank you for your patience. We will resume the race behind the safety car. So team managers, please check if your cars are eligible or not for the pass around.
Clock has been reset, 1 hour and 47 minutes. He will lead away from the restart, and almost everybody will come back behind him. 51, the race leader, forced to take fuel. So this will be a 5-second fuel fill, plus they will have to come in again. And of course, you lose, let's say, 35 seconds or 40 seconds. 55's just stopped as well. Can't be a full stop.
So on pit lane.
83 is in, 93 is in.
Yep.
Why is there a red light? The safety car queue's gone by because all the GT3 cars are hooning around trying to catch the back of the safety car queue. So they're going to lose a lap. Led for so long, the 99 Proton car. We are released once more, and the Alpine trying to make its way by the Isotta as they come across the line. In two has come the number 8 Toyota and the 35 Alpine and the 15 BMW. They just made it around, and almost all the LMGT3 field as well.
Hey, look at the straight line speed of the Ferrari there. He's really putting Brenda under pressure, and they come up to the and there's a swap around there with the 50 and the 7.
There's a battle behind as well with 2 GT cars in the way of it. So it's all going on here. Kamui Kobayashi getting dumped by the 50 car of Antonio Fuoco.
And the 51's past the number 8.
Get by him.
It's close enough, but is it going to be side by side down in Throw Rouge? I don't think he's quite got the straight line speed there.
He was looking to squeeze, wasn't he? Still looking to squeeze. He's still looking to squeeze, and he's going to do it up the inside. Rouge and over Ruddy. What a move from Julian Andlauer.
Brilliant stuff. That was so brave.
It's
Kamui.
No.
And that's a big hit.
There could be consequences to that for.
I think
should be.
I think he caused the collision.
Almost hit by the rear.
How close was Alessandro Pierguidi to clattering into him as well?
No, he did.
Here's the battle for the lead. Is he going to throw it down the inside? He is. The challenge is on for the lead. Franck Pereira should have the knowledge, the confidence, the ability to go by. And Lamborghini lead in LMGT3.
Okay, now box for a splash of fuel. It will be a super quick one, 4 seconds.
Plus the 32-second pit lane delta, plus slowing down, plus speeding up. So that's 40 seconds, 45 seconds probably. I think that's a real calamity. I think that's... Again, you know, we don't know the ins and outs of it, but it does seem like fairly major mismanaging of, you know, they're within 2% maybe of making it.
Then you're going to see an overtake. If not, they're confident they can make it through to the end of the race, and I think the lift and coast does come, and we see a change of place.
Richard Leeds is going to take it anyway, because he's Richard Leeds. Victory in the longest 6-hour race you have ever seen in your life. That will be part of why 2024 Spa is remembered. The other part is the first ever privateer hypercar win.
Well done, my friend. Well done. P1. We are Cota, guys. We are Cota. We are Cota.
What a race! What a race. What a result for Hertz Team Cota.
It's great, man. I mean, a year since we got the car, so that's very special. And the team just do such a fantastic job all the time. So we got a little bit lucky today with the red flag, obviously, but you create your own luck in this game, and Callum did a fantastic job at the end, keeping the gap. We knew we had an advantage, but obviously still a long race to go at the end. But so happy for us. Obviously, shame Norman's not here for this one, but for the team, it's a great reward for all the hard work they put in. So couldn't be happier. Manthey EMA, 15th in LMGT3 in Qatar, 16th in Imola, winners in Spa.
Thank you, Ricky. That's the win. That's the win. That's 1-2 for Manthey. Thanks a lot. Thanks to the crew. Thanks to everyone.
What a reward for the faithful crowd who stayed almost to a man to the end. Nearly 8 hours for the 6-hour race here in Spa, and drama every minute of the way. Victorious Hertz Team Cota, Will Stevens and Callum Eilert. The first overall win for a British team in the World Endurance Championship. Hertz Team Cota take victory. Porsche lead the manufacturers' standings after another strong showing for them ahead of Ferrari. Confirmation of the result. Hertz Team Cota ahead of the number 6 Porsche Penske Motorsport car. Ferrari finishing 3rd and 4th. Manthey taking a 1-2 in LMGT3 with the Lamborghinis in 3rd and 4th positions. But it was a race of real attrition. 8 cars failed to make it to the checkered flag.